rainy night across southern Oregon and northern California. Winds have been cranking up as well for the coast, and now starting to see some pretty windy conditions along and east of the Cascades and through much of the higher terrain in the region. We'll get some winds to pick up in the Rogue Valley, but not going to be as strong as what we'll see elsewhere in the region. Pretty expansive areas of light to moderate rain, primarily in southern Oregon and northern California. We're getting that steadier rain that's been moving through the Rogue Valley out there. So tonight we're going to continue to see precipitation. Winds will be pretty strong as well, especially for the coast along and east of the Cascades. Snow levels will lower. Notice temperatures falling into the 20s up at Crater Lake. Once the cold front comes through, those snow levels will plummet in southern Oregon, and it should be enough to put down some snow for the high Cascades up towards Crater Lake and Diamond Lake especially. We may see a coating for Chemult and Lake of the Woods, but it doesn't look like much overall. Could see at least a couple of inches or so up towards Crater Lake. Tomorrow, most of the action wraps up as we go throughout the morning. Winds will back off as well as we head into the afternoon with some breaks of sun. Up to 49 degrees tomorrow in Medford, 46 for high in Klamath Falls, and up to 51 degrees in Wairika. Low 50s expected for the coast. Notice those winds pretty strong early in the morning on the east side, especially into Lake County, where we do have that high wind warning in place, especially for the Summer Lake area. Winds back off tomorrow afternoon, but then notice we see those winds cranking back up out of the south and southwest with this next storm system. Some of the strongest winds will be towards the coast, along and east of the Cascades, also getting pretty gusty in the Shasta Valley. We've already seen high wind watches posted for parts of the east side on Thursday, and then also for the coast, gusts up to 60 to 70 miles per hour will be possible. Crater Lake, we will be seeing some more snow as we head late in the week, but snow levels will be fluctuating quite a bit. Here's the details. Tomorrow night, this next storm system moves on in. Snow levels will start off fairly low, where we could see at least a period of some wintry weather for the basin. Also our Cascade passes and Crater Lake, but notice those snow levels shoot up and then start to trend downward as we go throughout the day on Friday. Here's how things play out with Futurecast. So there's that snow late tonight up into northern Klamath County into early tomorrow morning. We get a break in the action tomorrow afternoon. Precipitation moves in tomorrow night, rising snow levels. So notice that change over to all rain. Heaviest precipitation up to the north. And then as we go through the day Friday, Thursday night into Friday, moderate to heavy rain, pretty widespread, lowering snow levels. This will be a pretty significant atmospheric river, expecting some pretty impressive rainfall totals, especially as you head towards the coast. We'll be tracking that closely for you. Your 7-day forecast looking like this. Soggy for the coast to wrap up the week, along with some windy weather. Northern California staying fairly active through the weekend into early next week. We'll be tracking more storm systems for the region. For the Klamath Basin, expect more strong winds to develop again on Thursday, but winds will back off as we go throughout the day tomorrow. A little bit of a break in the action. The mountains expecting more higher elevation snow. We'll be watching Friday as those snow levels come down. Higher passes could get a bit slick and slippery. And then for the Rogue Valley, looking for a break tomorrow afternoon, but we got more rain on the way to wrap up the week, and some of that heavy for a time as we head into Friday.